Hi everybody, I got this little eBay find that I wanted to share with you. I got a couple, I'm going to give them away. This is just, it's a 550 cord bracelet with a twist. Now, everybody's seen the 550 cords. Everybody has a 550 cord bracelet. But what surprised me about this was it has a compass, which you can remove. So it's a convenient little removable compass on there. And it has in the clasp here, it's got the really rugged clasp, by the way, but it's also got a ferro rod and a striker, a really sharp striker, which could be used as a knife because that is really, really sharp. And honestly, you could cut with that, and you could really do some damage with that. It's almost like a serrated knife. So in a way, you sort of got a knife there. And a neat little built-in feature in the clasp. The clasp alone, I think, is a really cool feature. That not only do you have this bracelet that you'll have on you at all times with 550 cord, which everybody knows the use of 550 cord, but it's got the ferro rod and the striker, but it's also got a whistle built in to the clasp, and it's loud. It's just made my ears ring. Now, this is awkward trying to strike a spark with this, but it's actually, I think the ferro rod in this is garbage. That or I'm just not getting the right angle. But it's nearly impossible to strike a spark with this with it in the clasp. So I think in a real world survival situation you'd have to probably take this out or something, because I cannot get this to strike through this tiny little area. It was a neat idea with the tool, but it's just not striking. Okay, it's just not striking. Whether it was a bad ferro rod or what, I am not impressed with that at all. I don't know if I can try to do it with the back of a knife blade, if it's the fault of the striker or the ferro rod itself, but I would not want to trust my life on that. Actually, I have. Where did I put that? Oh well. I don't know if I can strike a spark with my file on this. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's the ferro rod works. Yeah, the ferro rod works. So you cannot strike it with the included tool. I don't know why, if it's just too sharp or what, but you can't start a fire to save your life with the included striker. But the included striker makes for a very good knife. So really inexpensive. I can't remember. I'll share the price and the links with these online. But really inexpensive, neat little all-in-one survival tools, which you just pop on your wrist and clip it closed. You can tell I don't wear watches because, or not very often, because it's awkward to close for me. There we go. There we go. So I've got this little survival tool on my wrist, and you know, you got your I mean, you're not going to lose that. You've always got your compass in your face, and your little whistle and fire starter. A little bit of paracord. You could actually use the knife blade to cut the paracord to build a survival shelter if you needed. So, really convenient little simple tool, all in one. I've got a few of these. I'll probably just put them up on my my shop myself. I'll probably work a deal with a company and get a bunch of these cheap, so you don't have to look far to get them. But pretty cool little survival tool, all in one. It's always good to have the compass anyway. And again, as I said, if you ever took this apart, the compass can be strapped to something else because it's got a big old metal rubber. It's rubber, and it's got a big loop on there that you could use it anyway, even if you took this all apart. And if you ever broke your backpack, your main straps on your backpack or your bug out bag, you could always use the clasp because it's a really good rigid clasp. And I think for that alone, for the price of this tool, is a very, very good tool for the whistle, the striker, and the knife. Convenient little, really, really cool miniature survival tool. So, very simple, but it could save your life. It really could. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Troy from TR Tech Tactical and Survival. Another cool little gadget for survival. Talk to y'all later.